What is up, guys? It is Ace Hunter here, giving you a bit of a different video. Today's video is more of a question and answers type of video, which is one that I've only done once before, but that was back in my, let's just say Movie Maker slideshow days. Yeah, those weren't the great days. Anyway, but yeah. About this question and answers, a little bit of origin on this one. Actually, I don't have much of an origin for you because I don't know where this crap started from. But basically, this anime tag started a long time ago, and now it's like just hitting off and stuff, and eventually got to one of my buddies, Eventual Wilbur, who I commented on his video saying like he didn't add an anime tag, like who he tagged, and then he saw my comment and he's like, "Tag, you're it." So I'm like, crap, I shouldn't have said anything. So now here I am again, spilling the beans about me, but with a ton of more questions than what I did last time. So anyway, let's get her started with question one. Question one, how did you choose your reviewer alias? Or how did you choose your YouTube name? So, about that, my YouTube name actually right now is AceHunterIce, which originates from my Xbox. But originally what it used to be was Naruto Avenger 813. Honestly, who would watch anybody's videos with a name like that? Now, I ran with that only because when I was a kid, that was when Naruto Shippuden was starting to become a thing. And that's when I actually started making YouTube videos, or made a YouTube profile, was back in around 2006, 2007. And yeah, I made Naruto Avenger 813, and that's where it kind of started. But about my actual Ace Hunter Ice thing, which is now my new name. So Ace Hunter Ice was made from my game, or my Xbox, and I just kind of rolled with it because all my friends seem to accept it. Now, how I came about creating this is an entirely different thought process than what you would think. So, so Ace came from, and I hope you're ready for this. Uh, who remembers the movie Ace Ventura? Yes, yes, that's what I'm talking about right there. I picked up Ace because of Ace Ventura. I was good with animals, and yeah, I just freaking chose Ace for some reason. The Hunter comes from the fact that back in the day, back during that time when I was playing on the Xbox, I used to play a lot of Assassin's Creed and thought of myself as of a lot of a good hunter. You know, I knew how to track people down and all that stuff, cheating with that eagle vision though. But yeah, and then the ice was just a suggested add-on to the name because, of course, Ace Hunter would have already been taken by the time I actually got on Xbox Live. So I went with Ace Hunter Ice, and then people just accepted it for what it was, and I've rolled with it ever since. Question two: how long have you been doing reviews, or how long have you been doing videos? Now, that question is pretty odd for me to like figure out because I started way back in 2007, but didn't really hit it off like that, and was doing movie maker slideshows. So, yeah, with that, that was just like a failed thing. Didn't pick it up until high school. In high school, I started doing, I guess you would say, like Dissidia battles and stuff like that when I could upload them. Now, sadly, I had to work with Movie Maker again, and this time, you know, it was Movie Maker, and Dissidia didn't really work hand in hand, and I didn't know too much about computers back then, and yeah, so some of those Dissidia battles kind of look horrid. But I did try to make out what I could with it, and yeah, ever since then, you know, I've worked better at it. I got a Dazzle. It worked a little bit well for me, but when I had the laptop that I had, which was actually a notebook, turned out, you know, wasn't that good of a thing to use, and so my videos didn't have the best quality to them. Eventually, I upgraded and got my Elgato, so yeah, it's where I'm at today. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Question 3, why did you start making reviews? Or, why did you start making YouTube videos? So, that pretty much depends on my timeline of my life of whenever YouTube was really big for me. So, pretty much we'll go with my most recent one. I started making videos because there was a buddy of mine named XY Pops. He later actually stopped making YouTube videos. I have no idea why. I guess it was like too time consuming for him. So eventually he stopped making YouTube videos altogether. But because of him and because of a group that I used to know, Forbidden Shinobi Z, a long time old group of that I know. But pretty much, like, they inspired me to make the videos that I'm making now, and so, in fact, I try to make it as best that I can, as better than them, but, of course, I can't really do that right now, of course, so I don't have those skills yet, so, still working on it, but yeah. Question 4, how many times do you watch an episode or series while reviewing it? So this question is kind of mute to me because I don't really review that often anymore. I used to, and in fact I'm thinking about doing it, but generally I would watch it or read it at least once, and if it was really good, I'd read it twice so I make sure I get all the information that I needed. Such as Shogeki no Soma, I feel like I could watch that once, but there was a certain episode, like this past episode, episode 10, that I felt like I would need to read or watch twice in order to like review it, watch it, and get all the information that I needed so that way I can make the review. Generally, I do try to watch a series once and then pretty much pick up clips and stuff from that said episode, and that's what I tried to do for a Bleach review. Ended up getting canceled, of course, if you guys know what happened to that. Had some TV Tokyo issues. So, anyway, on to the next question. Question 5. What's your favorite genre to review and why? Or what's your favorite genre to watch? Kinda, I guess. So, pretty much this question, my favorite genre to watch would have to be romance. I'm sorry, yeah. I like watching romance animes for some ungodly reason. Like, it just, like, the way that they go about it is definitely different from what we would generally do. And sometimes it can be funny, and sometimes it can be really weird, and it's just funny. Like, I guess you could say I like the romance, but then I also like the comedic aspect of it too sometimes. So that's where it's like, that's why I kind of like romance, is because sometimes of the comedic aspect. So pretty much genre romance. Question 6. What is your most unfamiliar genre? And the answer to that question has to go to history. I don't often watch history type animes. Generally they are probably pretty good. In fact, probably a lot of people will comment saying that history animes are the best, but I just don't watch it for some reason. Those are the one animes that or anime genre that I don't actually really see too often. So yeah, if I watch it, because right now I'm just like binge watching any anime that I come across, and that almost includes One Piece if I even sit down and decide to watch it. Question 7. What's the one thing that persuades you to keep watching an anime after episode 1? So I would have to say the thing that catches me the most of an anime would have to be the beginning and showing like a deep plot line within it. Luffy wanting to become Pirate King is a little bit linear for me. Naruto being Hokage was a little bit linear for me, but that would be if I started watching it now. As a kid, I grew up watching Naruto, so that kind of, yeah. But nowadays, if it's too linear for me, I may not watch it. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I think of most animes now. Question 8. Who's your favorite Japanese or English voice actor? So I'm just honestly gonna answer both Japanese and English voice actors as to who's my favorite. So for Japanese, it would have to really go to Noriaki Sugiyama. And a lot of you guys probably just facepalm right now because he voices Sasuke, voices a couple of other characters, Uryu in Bleach, Shiro Emiya in Fate Stay Night, and I like him in Fate Stay Night. I like that Shiro, yeah, character. Pretty much, he's been voice acting characters that are like kind of like a side hero role, and that's what really made me kind of like this voice actor. And his voice just fits so well with these characters and stuff. So that's how I kind of felt about him. Now, for my English voice actor, it would have to go to Liam O'Brien. That voice, I swear to God, it's so deep and ooh. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop before I go too far. Liam O'Brien, that voice is just like perfect for a lot of like really dark characters, but not too dark enough to really like make him evil. I really liked him playing the Cain role during Final Fantasy, so really liked that. So on to the next question. Question 9: favorite anime soundtrack. This one's easy. Has to go to Parasite the Maxim soundtrack. Oh my god, just listen. I'm telling you, it is a really good soundtrack. It's really good. So, on to the next question. Question number 10. Favorite anime song that you crank up and dance to. So this one has to go to Fairy Tail's opening number 12, Hero by Tenohira. Now this one, I don't know what overcomes me. Like every time I hear it, it's just this beat starts and I just like, oh yeah, you know. What really gets me is probably like the drums and stuff like that. And that's like when I hear beats, that's when the song gets me. So mainly, so when Hero comes on, that's when I just start jamming. Question 11. What song are you currently addicted to? So this one has to go to Brave Shine by Amir. Don't know if I said that right or not, but this song is really great. Oh my God, I just love hearing it every day. This one, it doesn't really get me like dance worthy, but it gets me more in that serious mood. And then it's like shit's about to go down. Like, and I really like how it's like just done, how the drums and guitar, ooh, yes, how they just blend together like that. Really great song. So, I like it. On to the next question. Question 12. Do you like to buy anime merchandise? If so, what do you collect? Okay, so this question has 2 points. I'll have certain accessories that I buy, and then there's the video games that I buy, obviously. I do like the merchandise that I'll sometimes buy, and that's mainly Naruto stuff that I buy as far as merchandise. And that's normally just some accessories. I got a necklace. There was one time I had a kunai and headband, but those kind of disappeared somewhere in my house back in California. And, yeah, so mainly just video games for anything else. So that's pretty much it. On for the next question. Question 13. What is your guilty pleasure anime? Oh, so this one has to go to, and I'm still embarrassed about it to this day. Love Chunibyo. That one was my guilty pleasure. Like, I enjoyed watching it, but I was so embarrassed to watch it, like, with anybody else around. And I have no idea really why it made me so embarrassed to watch it. but I did like it. I don't know, and I felt so wrong watching it though. I don't know what was wrong with me, but I watched the anime. Question 14. What anime made you cry? There's been actually a handful of anime that has made me cry. But the one that really sticks out for me, Tagami Bachi, letter B. That anime had a lot of tear-jerking moments, and it just, even the beginning, they started off at the beginning and gave you a tear-jerking moment. It's like, man, wow, that really sucks. So you really couldn't beat it, and then it just went on and stuff. Like, of course, there were some joyful moments in that anime, but definitely there was a lot of sad moments in that anime. So, definitely Tagami Bachi. Question 15. Favorite food to eat when you're having an anime marathon? Now, anime marathon is a key word, and favorite food is another key word. So, if and when I'm having an anime marathon, and if and when I have the food on hand, would have to be ramen. Sorry, that's really what it is. In fact, I'll tell you, beef flavored ramen is the best. And everybody will tell you it's either like chicken or shrimp or something else. I don't even know if anybody really eats shrimp anymore. But beef, in my case, oh my god, beef flavored ramen is the best. I have to say hands down, yes, beef flavored ramen. And finally, question 16. What anime are you currently watching right now? Okay, so here we go. Naruto Shippuden. I can't understand what my husband is saying. Fairy Tail, Fate Stay Night, Food Wars, and is it wrong to pick up chicks in a dungeon? Yes, that is its English name. God help me if I can pronounce a Japanese name, but I'm not going to do it on here. So, yes, that is pretty much all the anime that I'm watching. Alright, so on to who I'm going to choose to be it, or tag. Now for my nominations, they're going to be External Flash, Iku Ne, and Jonathan Sawatari. Have fun with this, guys, because I sure as heck enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.